welcome back, people. You know what I mean? This is the learning curve of music here, people. We come out to check out our plugin right now from ACUSTICA. Gold 5 is a vintage British console, seeing, and it does it's supposed to like emulate the Neve console. I don't know if you guys know the Neve console. Anybody understand mixing? You know what I mean? Only know I love anything to do with analog. I like, you know. And the reason why I want to talk about this plugin today because someone like a few days ago, like I think it was Friday night, someone sent me an email and asked me if I can mix a Luciano for them now, you know. So, and I told them when I get to it, they asked me I could, you know what I mean, I could use the vocal in one of my videos them now, you know. And the guy who owned the song having trouble with our rhythm. It just through the rhythm. He say he mixing the rhythm, but the thing about it now, he mixing the vocal, but the vocal is not really sitting on the rhythm, or it's already singing so good now, you know. So is the Luciano is not older Luciano. I don't know if you know this song called Rubber Dub. And since I was going to do the plugin here, I said let me just use this plugin on the vocal to see how the outcome with a song now, you know. Same time the man who listened back the video, he can hear how the vocal singing on the rhythm, and whether or not if he choose to like keep the rhythm or you want choose to choose a different rhythm. But yeah, people, you know what I mean, just let me know how the plugin song with the vocal. Leave a comment and let me know you know what I mean, how the song saying we'll be using the EQ. I'm not gonna showcase the channel strip because people always tell me, man, why I was using channel strip on your track. So I could use the EQ the same way, you know. I'm using the EQ. This is the compressor here, and this is the gold pre. It's a preamp, you know what I mean. So it's just to give it a little grit, you know. In the vocal, it's like a saturation plugin, you know what I mean. So let me go inside our studio one right now, you know what I mean. Yeah. Right now, this I don't want to really play the rhythm for you. Or you could pull out all the Shazam and or you could maybe go find the rhythm same time now, you know what I mean. But just press mute on the vocal for now. And you can kind of feel the rhythm now, you know. It sounds just like it sounds similar to the mad rhythm, you know, but it's not mad, you know what I mean. If you don't know the rhythm, or you can just leave a comment and so other people can get it now, you know. So yeah, man, you know what I mean. It's a tough rhythm to me, you know what I mean. I will put more songs on the rhythm, demand send me some more dub for the rhythm, you know what I mean. Yeah, we're gonna stop it right now, people, you know what I mean. So let me hear the vocal now. Right now the vocal is dry, and they're gonna take out the reverb of the vocal. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. While you're mixing, or the tune, remix, or dubplate, any other tracks, or let's mix it for someone, or let's mix it for yourself, or let's go to put a reverb over the vocal. Let's go to drop a little reverb and a little delay over the vocal. But don't put too much reverb where the art's gonna sound like in a cave. It don't make no sense, you know what I mean? So, yeah, let's listen to the vocal now. You know what I mean? I hope I ain't get no strike. Because it's a dubplate, YouTube is a dubplate, you know what I mean? So let me listen to the dubplate. I cut out some of the song names, so I want nobody to hear it, you know what I mean? It's exclusive. Listen to the dub, you know?
And we ready for the war. Hey, well me say I don't know rubber dub soldiers in army. Say who know right.
See how the rhythm song and the vocal song, yeah, that's what we want, you know what I mean? Yeah, people, you know what I mean? Right now I had the tempo on 78. The rhythm itself was 77.5 or 7, so I just rounded it out to 78, you know what I mean? So I using Studio One, only really not done doing numerous of mixing and run through, you know, with showing you guys how to line up the vocal on the rhythm, you know what I mean? So let me hear the rhythm and the vocal together, so you can hear the feel before we jump in at the plugin, you know. So listen to the vocal and the rhythm together.
Run it. Oh Lord. Oh yeah.
Yeah, people know the rhythm. Let them know how the thing song.
And we ready for the war.
Listen to the drop.
Hey, well me say I don't know rubber dub soldiers in
Back.
Say who no righteous a person. Mighty. Come rally round the champion soul.
Yeah, man, we stop it right here. You know? I mean, I don't want to play all the man dumb and only go and record it and them kind of thing now, you know. So, yeah, right now we gonna jump in at the plugin right now. You know what I mean? We're just gonna turn on the plugin, right? And you know, we're gonna just turn on the EQ, the pre first. We're gonna do the pre. Right now is the pre we're dealing with. You know what I mean? We just pull it to the side to hear the thing singing now. You know, we're gonna just press mute on the instrumental for now, and then we go always bring it back at the end. We can always bring it back at the end for the vocal and the rhythm together now, you know. So we're just dealing with the pre right now, the gold pre we're dealing with now, you know.
The messenger.
Yeah, it's it?
Run it. Oh Lord. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is the Gideon word.
This is the preamp here. You can move the preamp. But I like to leave my preamp on one,
when
you
we
know.
say all who know rubber dub soldiers in army.
This is all the left side, the left side picking. We don't want the left side picking like that, you know. So we have the back
come
off,
rally
you know.
round the champion so
Back off like 6 so.
rally round the sound and run something pan out of town. Wave the crown. Tell them say we ready now to give us some boy a beating.
Bring it back someone, you know what I mean?
Messenger.
It's too far, you know. So yeah. You know what I mean? It's on this all the plug-in song, you know. Right now I have the mono on, you know what I mean? Because I'm working inside a mono track right now, and the vocals should be in mono at all times, you know. So I the line boss right now. So you see how they end up picking again.
Righteous a person, mighty. Come rally round the champion song.
Let me turn it off for now.
Rally round the messenger.
So you hear a big difference, and I turn it back on now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know difference in the vocal. Let me turn out the vocal from here.
And we ready for the war. Hey, well me say all who know rubber dub soldiers in.
Yeah, and that big difference, you know what I mean? When you plug it on, again the vocal a little grit. So let me move on to the EQ now.
Mighty. Come rally round the champion.
So the vocal just become bright when I turn it on. So what I did was I put on the in the code here, you can just play around with this here, the serials then, you know, the different Neve EQ.
And we ready
you know what I mean? Whatever which one song good, but I prefer
well, me
this
say
one right here.
No rubber dub
It's more
soldiers
vintage, you know. It's a high pass, 80, 82.
Say who no righteous a person,
And this here is the meter. I like to keep it on view.
come rally round the
Just in
champion.
case the vocal peaking, you know.
Rally round the messenger. Run it.
Seeing?
Oh Lord. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
This
I
is the
did
Gideon word.
the
And we
shell
ready
at
for the
320.
war. Hey. Well, me say all who know rubber
You don't want
dub
that in the
soldiers
vocal, you know what I mean? Any bass inside that Luciano voice, you know?
Say who no right.
So listen when I back out now.
Mighty. Come rally round the champion.
Big difference here, people, you know what I mean?
Rally round.
Yeah, know the bass song, listen to the bass.
Oh Lord.
You don't want that in the voice, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is the Gideon word.
So you only back out like negative 1 and negative 0.5 is good, you know?
Well, me say all who know rubber dub soldiers in army. Say who no righteous a person.
Negative 7, so you know, that's good, you know? I mean, you don't want to take out too much because the voice goes start to sound thin, you know?
Rally round the messenger.
You see, you leave at like 0.30, that's a lot to me, you know what I mean? At 320, shelf at 320, yeah. So I'm moving on right along to the other side of EQ.
Hey,
alright, I have it on 820, listen. See the honky noise, you don't want that in the voice, you know?
Mighty.
Same thing again, 0.7, so you know. So the vocal sound clean, let me put our different EQ settings here.
Oh Lord. Oh yeah.
Let's go to this one.
This is the Gideon word.
See, this one song a little heavy for the vocal,
and we ready for the war. Hey. Well, me say all who know rubber dub soldiers in me. Say who no righteous
This one song more, the vocal actually come front. Listen how the vocal come front. Listen.
Come rally round the champion soul. Rally round. How the message?
Go back to the other one.
Run it.
See, this one are more hump in the voice, you know. Let's move on to the. Let's move on to the shelf, you know.
And we ready for the war.
The shelf I have it on.
Well, me say
10 hertz. I can bring it up bright, but you don't want it this bright, you know.
Say who no righteous a person, mighty. Come rally round the champion.
Yes, on top you see dB of 1. I'll leave it the dB on 1. I'll leave it the hertz, the 10 hertz. I can put it on 15, but I don't want it on 15, you know. Leave it on 10 so far. And I have the 5,000.
Well, me say all who
right
know rubber dump soldiers in.
I can go high, bright.
Say who know righteous a person.
It's like getting too much in the goal 5, you know. So you just have to bring it down to like maybe 0.5, you know.
How the messenger? Run it.
Yes, that's about that, you know. So let's do again the same, the different EQ console.
And we ready for the war. Hey, well me say all who know rubber dump soldiers in army. Say who know righteous a person. Mighty. Come rally round the champion soul.
Yeah, I like how this one song, you know.
Rally round. How the messenger?
Yeah, I like how this one song.
Oh Lord, oh yeah. This are the Gideon war.
Yeah, I like how this one song, you know.
And we ready for the war. Hey, well me say all who know rubber dump soldiers in army. Say who know righteous a person. Mighty. Come rally round the champion soul. Rally round. How the messenger? Run it. Oh Lord. Oh yeah. This are the Gideon war. And we ready for the war. Hey. Well, me say all who know
I just like how this one song, you know what I mean? So let's move on right along because we stay here too long, you know what I mean? And 15, 12 minutes already, people, you know what I mean? Listen to the song without the EQ, you know?
Rally round the champion, so rally round. How the messenger?
So the EQ song without.
Oh Lord, oh yeah.
Put it on now.
This are the Gideon war.
Yeah, man, the vocal song ain't clean. Let's bring back the rhythm, you know?
Hey, well me say all who know rubber dump soldiers in army. Say who know righteous a person. Mighty. Come rally round the champion soul. Rally round. How the messenger? Run it.
Trying to bring back the compressor now, you know?
Oh yeah. This are the Gideon war. And we ready for the war. Hey, well me say all who know rubber dump soldiers in.
Yeah, look at the compressor here now, people, you know.
Say who know righteous.
Right now I had the ratio on 3 to 1. Which I'm trying to compress between 6, you know.
Rally run. How the messenger? Run it.
Trying to get compressor, trying to get 6 dB.
This are the Gideon war. And we ready for the war.
That's too far, let's back up a little bit.
Well, me say all who know rubber dump soldiers in.
The sweet spot is close to 6, you know.
Say who know righteous a person. Mighty. Come rally round.
And we add back 6 dB. You don't really lose anything, you know.
How the messenger? Run it. Oh Lord. Oh yeah. This are the Gideon war. And we ready for the war.
Hey, right now I'm just doing the DSR.
Say who know righteous a person. Mighty. Come rally round the champions.
Yeah man, that song ain't clean, you know.
Rally round sound and run something pan out of door. Wave the crown. Tell them to be ready now. To Give us some boy a beating, Lord.
Ready now.
Teach us some boy a beating.
Yeah, man, I don't want to hear the mix, you know. That mix is tough, and I want to hear that mix, you know what I mean? Because I mix down the rhythm for the youth, you know.
This are the Gideon
Man, yeah.
and we ready
Bring it back, I want to hear that mix, you know what I mean?
Hey, well, me say I don't know rubber drum sounds.
Oh, that's vocal song and clean. We're going to add back the reverb now.
Say who no righteous a passes. I don't know if anything.
And the reverb, let's give it a little life, you know.
Come rally round the champion soul. Rally round the sound and run something pan out of toe. How the message?
Yeah, man.
Run it.
We're just going to stop and do a bypass. We're going to do a bypass of all the plugins off. See? And tell me how the vocal song, if I shall leave the plugins off or I can leave the plugins on. Let me know in the comment. Let me know how the plugin should remain. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Alright, listen to all the track song with all the plugins.
Oh Lord, oh yeah. This are the Gideon word.
Call it back for now. You're not big difference on that one.
Well, me say I don't know rubber drum sounds as in.
Listen, man, I turn it off now.
Say who no righteous a person.
Vocal let disappear. Now even on the rhythm.
Come rally round the champion soul. Rally round the sound and run something pan out of door.
See? Listen, when I turn it back on now, people, listen when I turn it back on, I'm turning it back on them now, people, you know what I mean? I'm turning them back on, you know? Yeah, I need to do a review on this plugin here. I want to show you guys what this plugin is doing for the mix, you know?
Run it! Oh,
let's duck out the vocal in the instrumental, you know?
This are the Gideon word.
I need to do a review on this, you know?
Hey, well, me say I don't know rubber drum sounds as in. Say who no righteous a person.
So clean, you know, people, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yo, really, if there's your dub, just leave a comment. Let everybody know. Don't leave no comment about your dub, you know. Let's say song good, you know what I mean? Any comment will do, you know what I mean? Yeah, people, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then me only want your dub to mix link me, you know, people, you know what I mean? I charge a fair price for everybody, you know. See?
Well, me say I don't know rubber drum sounds as in.
We're gonna stop it here, people, you know what I mean? I went over the borderline of 15 minutes, you know, so yeah, hopefully you can understand the mix, you know what I mean, how the mix has come to life. Let me stop it right here.